Okay, nice.
All right.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Never made it. Sports and picks. Bringing you the best bet slips from the ones that played it, but never made it. This is season 2.
It's baseball season. Yes. Now I know y'all like y'all 3-pointers and your alley oops, and I know y'all like y'all touchdown runs and your interceptions. Let me get a little bit of hit and run. Can I get a sacrifice fly? Little stealing base. Come on, man. It's
Yeah,
baseball season, man.
little popcorn.
Come
You know what I
on,
mean?
man. Come on, man. I'm trying to get a 6-4-3 double play in here tonight,
Little
man.
turn two,
Come
little
on,
turn two
man.
action.
Come on, man. Let's go, man. Plays that first, man. Plays that first.
Come on, man.
What's up, fellas, man? Happy Sunday. It's baseball season. It's coming, man. I'm excited, man. I can't contain my excitement, man. How y'all feeling, man? Delgado, how you feeling over there, brother?
Man, you come on, man. You know what time it is. You hear me? We got the
Yeah.
captain, you know what I mean, doing big things out there, MVP. I'm glad baseball is back, man. D was
Yeah,
good, man. Cincinnati, I like it.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, another day at the office, man. First day of baseball, man. Season 2, y'all.
yes, sir, man. Season 2, we getting in with the baseball show, man. I'm excited, man. This is my first love right here, man. I can get down with some baseball for sure.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah,
We're gonna
man.
talk about your captain here in a second because he want to captain the Yankees. He don't want to captain America. It's cool. We're gonna get to that in a second, man. We're gonna get to that in a
Okay.
second. D, you want to do the
Oh
over
yeah.
here?
Oh, the cleaning boss coaching book.
Come on, man. You know the show is
Oh, I got you,
sponsored.
bro. I got you,
You
brother.
know
Give
the
me a
show
sec.
is sponsored, man. No free shout outs, man. No free shout outs.
No free shout outs, man. Hey, per usual, this show is brought to you by the Cleaning Boss Coaching Book, your step-by-step guide to a successful cleaning business. Inside, you'll learn how to price your services, attract quality clients, and set up systems that actually work. Written by a successful cleaning business owner, this book gives you the real blueprint. Also has planners. So if you're planning daily, weekly, monthly, to a planner, get the Cleaning Boss Coaching Book. Y'all can't hear me no more.
I can hear you now.
I
I
was about
thought
to
you cut
crash
out with
out.
the
Like,
promo. I thought the promo had
uh,
cut you out. All right, man.
crash out. Like, what?
Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. First thing I want to touch on, man, is the World Baseball Classic. The first question I really want to ask you guys is, do you take this as a major tournament now? I feel like in the past, I've cared less really about the World Baseball Classic, but the last one 4 years ago and then this one, they've had a lot of top players starting to join it, and it's made it a pretty fun tournament, man. I was into it this year, man. I was dedicated.
I was dedicated. I remember when remember when y'all first started talking about it. I was like, "What y'all talking about?"
Yeah.
And y'all was like, "The World Baseball Class, where all the teams were running." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even."
Yeah.
I used to wait for the fucking MLB season to start. I never paid attention to the Baseball Classic, but this year, it was definitely fire. I seen some players that I didn't know, never heard of. I got to see them act, perform, and now they on the MLB show, which we play frequently. So yeah, it's definitely a major tournament. It's better than the play-in was for the NBA. I like that. That seemed more authentic. They were celebrating like a motherfucker after they won.
Yeah.
Venezuela.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
so I like that tournament better than I like the play-in tournament for the NBA.
Yeah.
I definitely appreciated the WBC this following year. I've always known and kind of, from the times with Derek Jeter, being a Yankees fan with Derek, because Derek Jeter was in it. So I've always paid attention to it. You know what I'm saying? They've definitely had some nice ass rosters in the past of it. But like you said, from the last 4 years, especially with Trout and Otani, like that, them them going at it in that championship matchup, and then coming down to them too, with Otani striking Trout out, to win it. That definitely, was like, whoa, what I'm saying, brought you back to it. Kind of like how the Dream Team or the Redeem Team with Kobe and LeBron and them did for like, the Olympics and them, what I mean? We knew about the 92 Jordan and them, what I mean? Like the Dream Team. We knew about that, but that Redeem Team with Kobe and Bron was like, oh, snap, it brought everybody kind of back to the USA basketball, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how that Trout and Otani matchup. And then this year's matchup was so dope. And I'm not about to sit here and let you disrespect my captain, you know what I mean? So I know we're getting ready to get into that. I'm not gonna that was so dope. That championship game against Venezuela was so dope. It was a good game, you know what I'm saying? Bryce Harper came through in the clutch, big hit.
The real
But,
captain.
yeah,
I
man.
got a question,
Let's
though.
get into it, man.
I got a question though, real quick. Last thing about that though.
Mhm.
So I didn't know Otani did that with Mike Trout. So my question is, who they dominated it over the recent
Hold
years
on,
or
brother.
what?
You say it one more time. You went out.
I said who has dominated over in the WBC? Like,
Oh,
has the USA dominated or who's dominated over the years?
I believe Japan won the last one in 2022, and I believe the Dominican Republic won the one in like 2014, and then USA won the 2018.
Yeah,
So
I don't
like
believe nobody is
the
dominating.
last 5 or 4 has been all different champions.
That's
So
fire. That's
yeah,
fire.
so the DR won in 14, USA won in 18, Japan won in 22, and Venezuela won in 26.
There's so
Yeah,
much
so
talent out there. You know what I'm saying? You look at that Venezuela team and you see Ronald Acuna and the crew. Like, it's so much talent. Then you
Bro,
see
Pete,
the,
even the USA, Pete Crow
the
was batting ninth.
you hear me? The USA team, Bryce
Ninth.
Harper, Schwarber, Judge. Like then you look at the Dominican Republic, they got Quintel Marte, they Fernando
Tatis,
Tatis, and the
O'Neal
list goes on
Cruz.
and on. I mean,
Vlad
man,
Guerrero Jr., they was stacked.
come on. Italy had a crazy squad. Like them teams was dope, man. Them
Yeah, the
teams was
teams was dope.
fired.
It was people on Venezuela. I didn't even know they was Venezuelan.
Me neither.
Exactly.
Jackson
I-
Cheerio.
Exactly.
I didn't know Cheerio was like, yeah, what?
Yeah.
Who
Eugenio
the heck-
Suarez. I didn't know he was Venezuelan.
Me
Who
neither.
the heck
Like,
would think that Jazz Chisholm would play for Great Britain?
Yeah,
Right.
that we got to talk about that. He from the Bahamas. I know that for a fact. He better quit lying. Talking about he from Great Britain, man. I ain't going for that shit.
Like, man,
Yeah.
that was dope. It was fire.
That was dope, man. USA in the final was a heavy favorite. They couldn't get. Yeah, go ahead, D.
Jazz Chisholm played for the Great Britain because he is a native of the Bahamas, which is a Commonwealth realm and former British colony.
Okay.
It's a history class in this motherfucker this
Come
morning.
on now, learn something. I ain't mad at you.
So
I ain't know it was a British colony.
So since Australia was a former British colony, they should all play for Great Britain too.
You feel me?
Come
Hey,
on.
they got the same fucking accent damn near.
Puerto Rico is a USA. You know, that's
right.
US
Put
soil.
Lindor
So
on the USA team.
yeah, they should have been with us. You know what I mean?
Real
fuck it,
shit,
we should be playing for Great Britain. They used to run us, right?
Right, exactly.
Man.
Yeah, dude. They ran half the world, man. They cheated.
Real shit.
Man.
Real shit. So yeah, USA, man. Heavy favorites didn't get the job done. But like you mentioned, Harper had the 2-run homer in the 8th to take the lead, or to tie it, and then they ended up losing it in the 9th. But Captain America, man, didn't do much in that last game. Do y'all think he's the now from everything that like the locker room, everything I was reading was Bryce Harper was more of the juice in the locker room. Do you think Captain America, Aaron Judge, is the right captain for the USA team? Any qualms with him being the captain and not showing up for us in the big game?
I think that I'm glad with the way that you when you started, you said that he didn't do much in the last game. I'm glad that you started, you put the context on it. because other than that game, Judge was for the most part pretty solid in the WBC. He had a home run. I want to say he had 2 home runs, but it maybe just be 1 home run.
One got
And
robbed. One got robbed.
he
Against
got
the
robbed. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like Judge. He didn't show up the way we would have wanted him to in the big game. Facts, but he definitely held his own in the WBC. Now, sorry, just to say real quick, your man Bryce Harper, since you brought him up, didn't do nothing. It was kind of it was kind of opposite. You
yeah,
know
it
what I mean?
was.
He didn't do nothing in the entire WBC up until when it mattered most, which some would say, hey, that's when it matters most. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I believe he had 2. The team in total only had 3 hits, and he had 2 of them. You know what I
Right.
mean? Which
Right.
was shout out to him. You know what I mean? Like I said, he had that big home run. We was down 2. He had that big home run to tie it up. I think it might have been the 8th or 9th inning, somewhere around up in there. And
Yeah.
so
I personally think it's a cop out to like blame Judge. One, he had a good tournament, and also he played some good defense. Remember, he shot out Tatis at third base
you hear me?
too.
Come on.
And for that lineup to put up 3 hits is a fucking disgrace. I mean, you have that star set of lineup, and you guys can't put up no runs. I think that's more of an indictment on the whole team, not one player.
Come on.
I wish they would have played better, but I think it's good for baseball to not have USA or the Dominicans running it every year. So I think all in all, it's good for baseball. I am disappointed as a USA fan, but
Of course.
I think it was more of a team thing. It wasn't really one player. So I'm not gonna put that on Judge. I think he's the best player the Americans got by a long shot. And
No, yeah. When you
yeah.
compare him and Bryce Harper for the series, Judge hit 261, Bryce Harper hit 200.
Right.
All right. But the best player on the team was probably Roman Anthony. He led him in
Yeah.
RBIs, and he was tied for the tournament lead in home runs. So
And he's on if you check a lot of people's lists, he's on the top for a breakout season. Roman Anthony for the Red Sox.
hey, this might have been the starter for it, I think. Like
Right.
the
Yeah, exactly.
the prequel.
Yeah.
Like remember he balled out. He was the best player in the WBC. Why are we shocked he's up for fucking damn near doing something this year? So.
Right. Yeah, he's an all-star.
Yeah.
One thing that it bothered me, but I understood why was when we had to pitch Paul Skeens. Basically, the game it was the game before the championship. It was to survive. You know what I mean? Like, so I get it, but I would have loved if Skeens could have pitched in that championship game. I would have loved for him. It also pissed me off that Tyreek Skubal had to bounce. We could have definitely used him. But I get I get his premise though, you know what I'm saying, with the whole, it's a contract year for him. He want to be best suited for his team, but
even in that championship game, it would have been nice to have Skeens out there, but y'all only really gave up 2 runs from the starter. Like not y'all, us. We only gave up 2 runs from the starter. So the starter didn't play bad. That last home run in the 9th, that was the bullpen. That wasn't even on the that wouldn't even been Skeens. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That wouldn't have been Skeens. That would have been the same dude regardless.
Yeah, if we're talking about just the odds, the Dominicans had the best roster off the field. So pitching Skeens against the Dominican Republic made sense because they had the best team in the tournament. We was supposed to turn up on Venezuela. That's what I'm saying. Like we were supposed
to. Soto, like man, that Dominican squad,
man, they had a squad. Machado,
jeez,
Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah,
he the one who robbed Judge. Was Julio Rodriguez? Yeah, man, they had a squad. All right, we're gonna switch lanes here. Start talking about offseason, some free agents. We had a lot of big names hitting some new teams, and I think it could shake up, division races, pennant races, and ultimately who could play in the World Series. So, obviously, we'll start at the top. Kyle Tucker signed a 4-year deal with the Dodgers, leaving the Cubs. Polar Bear Pete Alonso signed a 5-year deal with the Orioles.
Ooh, out there with Redmond.
Yeah, with Gunnar Henderson is who he out there with. Alex Bregman signed a 5-year, $175 million deal with the Chicago Cubs. Pitcher Dylan Cease has signed a 7-year, $200 million contract with the Blue Jays.
Wow. Hey, the Blue Jays, that was a move for them.
Blue Jays,
My
man.
They was
my
already
guy,
knocking.
Bo
Yeah.
Bichette signed with the New York Mets. We got
Bo
Josh
Bichette to the
Naylor.
Mets.
Yeah, Josh Naylor. He re-signed 5-year deal with the Mariners. Kazuma Okamoto, the third baseman, he signed a 4-year, 60 mil with the Blue Jays.
Oh, the Blue Jays is moving.
Yeah. We got another Japanese player, Imai Tatsuya Imai, 3-year, 54 million with the Astros.
Is that I think that's the third base. Is this got his position?
He's just a pitcher. So he's
Oh,
right-handed pitcher.
pitcher. Okay.
Yeah. And then Luis Arise, the batting average demon, signed a 1-year deal with the Giants. He don't hit no home runs, but he'll bat like 330.
Reyes, is that the dude from the Padres?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
He's playing second base for the Giants this year.
Nice.
Um,
Oh, nice. All right.
Paul Goldschmidt re-signed with the New York Yankees. We got
Goldschmidt.
Edwin Diaz, the relief pitcher for the Mets. He signed with the Dodgers. Harrison Bader, he signed with the San Francisco Giants.
John's trying to upgrade a little bit.
We got Travis Darnell. He signed a 2-year deal with the Angels out in LA. And then Marcus Semien, second baseman, he signed with the New York Mets from the Rangers. And then Devin Williams, former Yankee, he signed with the New York Mets.
Hey, the Mets is back in the playoffs this year.
Oh,
The Mets and the
bomb.
Blue Jays.
They lost Pete Alonso, but they signed a lot of players, man. And then the last couple here, we got Cody Bellinger re-signed with the Yankees. Kyle Schwarber, he returned to the Phillies on a 5-year deal. And then Gleyber Torres re-signed with Detroit. And those are like the main,
Yeah.
the main free agents that have left. Obviously, you heard a lot of Mets in there. They were very active after losing Pete Alonso. I like it. Bo Bichette's playing third base this year, so you got Bo Bichette, you got Lindor at short, Marcus Semien at second, and I don't know who they got playing first this year for them. But I like the squad, man, and I
It
like their
was Pete
catcher.
Alonso, wasn't it?
It was Pete Alonso. I don't know who's replacing him, but they got Alvarez behind the plate, who's nice. I like him too. So, yeah, man, I think that now we say this every year, and the Mets is supposed to be something, but this year it's like they're building a lot of talent, man. They got a lot of talent on the roster. We didn't even mention Soto. They got Soto.
Yeah.
So I think Mets and Phillies is gonna duke it out for the NL East title this year, man.
Mets and Phillies.
Mets and Phillies. Like the Phillies wasn't as active, but they was already a great team. So them re-signing Schwarber, they won 96 games last year. So
Yeah, I can't really argue with you about this at all. I got the Mets. I got the Mets winning that division. And with the Phillies, if the Phillies did, I wouldn't be shocked. But I think it's gonna go Mets, Phillies, and then the other three is going to probably. I think it'll go Mets, Phillies, Nationals, or maybe Mets, Phillies, Braves.
and I am putting this I am recording our division picks too. So we're gonna come back and see.
Okay, for sure.
We
Yeah,
got
man, I'm definitely
For me, I like New York Mets. I kind of think I like them in that division 100%. Not only that, but here's my thing with Philly, and I got like in a certain type of way. If I'm a big Yankees fan, but if I like had to pick a second team, I might roll with Philly. But here's my thing with them. They've had this window now for about like 3 years that between them, the Padres, and the Dodgers, obviously, have been right there competing for the National League. It's just that, the Dodgers are being the Dodgers, you know what I mean? But the Phillies have been right there. But I don't know if that window is still as open as it once was. I'm not so sure. They're getting older. Bryce Harper's getting older. Schwarber's getting older. I get that he re-signed and all, but I'm not so sure if Philadelphia's window is as big. So there's other teams in there that I could definitely see, stepping the Giants in terms of just the National League in itself. There's other teams I could definitely see, stepping up and taking over, the NL.
Yeah, the Giants made a couple moves. Shit, they could
I like the Giants this year. I'm in on the Giants this year. For
they
the
could
for
surprise
the
some people.
NL East though, I'm going Phillies to run it back. I gotta see it from the Mets. The Mets was stacked last year. I know they added even more this year, and they was the biggest disappointment in the league. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Phillies to win the NL East. I do got the Mets making the playoffs though as a wild card. So next I'm just gonna bounce around the National League first, and then we'll switch over to the American League.
All right.
The next, I'm gonna go the NL Central. So we got the Cubs, Reds, Brewers, Pirates, and Cardinals. Um, I'm 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 high on the Pirates this year. I don't know if they're gonna make the playoffs, but the Pirates are gonna be a lot better team this year. I think they signed some couple like middle of the road guys, but they've added like 3 bats to the lineup. Ryan O'Hearn is one of them off the top of my head. But I like the Pirates. I think they're going to be another year older, another year better. I could see them flirting with 500 this year. For winning the division, though, I'm going with the Cubs. I mean, Cubs got the best team. They retained a lot of pitching. They did add Bregman. I know they lost Kyle Tucker. But Kyle Tucker, the whole second half of that season had a big slump. So I think if they get a jump from PCA this year and a couple guys get back to hitting form, I think Cubs will run away with this division.
Okay. Hot. It was a point in time they had the best record in baseball last year, wasn't it?
You went out
The
for a quick
Cubs,
second. Say it again, D.
first half, the Cubs roster, the Cubs record was phenomenal. Yeah.
No. All right, my bad. He said I went out. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
The Brewers had like the best record in baseball though at a point in time, right?
They did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
got
they
the
did.
Brewers. I think the
Okay.
Brewers didn't do what they were supposed to do in the playoffs. I think they ball all season. They were clearly the best team in baseball based off of the record. I know how it goes.
Yeah,
The Dodgers was the best team, but
but yeah,
yeah. So I think they underperformed in the playoffs. Now I don't know how to. I don't think I'm looking at the pitchers. I'm not the fan of their
rotation.
bullpen,
Oh yeah,
but I mean it's not the worst. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple. They don't got no real names though. It's like cats. It look like they just got like by committee. Like Quentin pitcher on their roster, from what I'm looking at. And
yeah. I mean,
but they
so
can
they're
hit the
kinda-
ball. They can hit the ball. That's where they thrive at.
Last year they had the best bullpen in the league, but they lost some pitchers in their bullpen in free agency.
Yeah.
They're
Some
kind
relief
of like the
pitchers.
national. They're like the National League version of the Guardians, where every year they're you look at their roster and you're not impressed, and then they just win 90+ games and make the playoffs.
I mean, I like Jake Bowers. I like Christian Yelich. And I like Jackson Churio. I've been fucking with him since he was a rookie.
Yeah.
They got some hitters, man.
He should have a bounce back here. I think he'll have a good year too.
Yeah, he had a better rookie year than he did last year.
Right, he had a little sophomore slump, but I think he'll bounce back. I got the Brewers in contention for a wild card, but I just think,
I didn't even say William Contreras and Gary Sanchez on the team.
Yeah, Gary. You don't have to say Gary Sanchez. You don't have to do that. That no one was telling you to say that name. Wilson Contreras, I get it. You don't have to say Gary, man. You leave Gary out of this. Look, Tim having flashbacks.
You hear me? You hear me?
And then you got PTSD. You said Gary Sanchez. He was back in Vietnam for a second. Who you got winning the NL Central, Tim?
I'm actually gonna roll with D on this one, man. I like Milwaukee.
Wow, the Brew Crew.
I am, man. I think that I agree with you in terms of that their bullpen may take a hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But offensively, Milwaukee has had a bat for a few years now. They've I like Jackson Churio, like you said. You know what I mean? Christian Yelich has been there. He's getting older now, but he's there. I'm solid guy. But we'll see what Chicago can do. And just a real quick to mention about Pittsburgh, they've always had talent there for years. You know what I mean? But the thing for Pittsburgh is, it just seems like they don't want to compete. I don't know how to explain it. People, I live here. The natives here can the locals here could explain it better than I could if you ever get the chance to talk. But it's like, for some reason, it kind of feels like ownership of Pittsburgh doesn't want to win. They trade away their good players at right time. That's why everybody here already knows they're not even building a like a relationship with Paul Skeens. It's like Game of Thrones. They're not even investing in because they know he's cutthroat. You know what I mean? They don't stay here. There's another pitcher that's I ain't gonna say just as good, but that's really good on the pitching staff. He's another ace for Pittsburgh. Can't think of his name off the top of my head, but
Mitch Keller.
I believe that's him. Yup. Really good. Again, no need to put any real relationship into it because cutthroat probably won't be here long. Pittsburgh, they always have talent, but they just seem like they don't want to compete. You know, if that makes sense.
No,
but
in
yeah,
the past,
in
in the past, yeah. But this year they've actually spent a little bit of money, man. Like they signed Ryan O'Hearn, 2 years, $29 million. Marcell Ozuna, y'all know Marcell Ozuna. They signed him 1 year, $12 million. And then they got a reliever, Gregory Soto, which he's a decent reliever.
Did Ozuna come from the Braves?
Ozuna, yeah, he would come from the Braves. Yep. Yep. So they signed some people. They're I think they're actually trying to be competitive this year for the first time. That's why I'm like, I like what the Pirates did. They signed a couple bats, some actual major league level bats. I'm not saying they're about to win a division or anything, but if they could get to 82 and 82, I wouldn't be surprised, man. I really wouldn't. I like the Pirates. Get to 500. Be respectable. Sure. Yeah, just be respectable, man. That's all I'm asking. All right,
we got the Brew Crew over here, man. The Brew Crew, Tim.
Yeah, the Brew Crew. This is my favorite division right here. This is the NL West. You got the Diamondbacks, the Rockies, the Dodgers, the Padres, and the Giants. We know the institution that is the LA Dodgers.
Come on, man.
But they almost don't even give a damn about the regular season.
The conglomerate.
Yeah, like come on, the corporation.
Yeah.
You got my Arizona Diamondbacks are in the division. The Padres, they're stacked with superstars. And then the Giants, man. I like the Giants a lot, man. I like their team, man. They got Matt Chapman, Willie Adames, they got Arise, they got Devers, they got Harrison Bader just came over.
I really like Harrison Bader, man. That's a player that the Yankees had. I think we had him for a year or two, and he had some solid production. I believe we got him from Boston. I believe it was when we got him. Really good player, man. I was really sorry to let him go.
He's clutch too, man. In the playoffs, man, he always killed it. The Indians / Guardians. He's
become a journeyman like over the last few years though, but he's a good solid player though. He's solid.
He is, and he plays great defense, and it allows them to put the Asian dude. Damn, I forget his name now too. Yo Kim or whatever. He's in right field now. They moved him. Jung Ho Lee. Jung Ho Lee. They put him in right field, which his defense is good too. So now you got a good defensive outfield, and you got that star-studded infield. Mm-hmm. Logan Webb is like a fine wine. That boy is just so consistent every year, just putting in numbers for them on the pitching staff.
Fine wine.
It is, man. Logan Webb is just he's solid, bro. So I like them. Obviously, I like the Padres. You got Machado, Tatis, Jackson Merrill in center. They got a squad. I
Shit, even the sorry ass Rockies just had the Kyle Riley. They had the best season by a catcher ever.
Oh, that's the Mariners. That's the Mariners.
Oh, that's the Mariners. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm tripping. I don't know why I thought he played for the Rockies.
Yeah, Rockies are literally dog shit. They are the worst.
They are. That's what I'm saying. They suck. That's why I'm thinking like, they got Kyle Riley. That's they only. Even they got a bright spot. No.
And
They
then
have no
even the
bright spot.
Diamondbacks, like the Diamondbacks should be good, man. They got Ketel Marte, Corbin Carroll. They signed they traded for Nolan Arenado. They got some good
Ooh,
pitching. Like
that's a good pickup.
Perdomo is underrated, bro. One of the better shortstops in the league. He's underrated. So
Shit, not by me.
right. Oh
We was
yeah.
just playing the show. We was just playing the show. You hit 3 home runs with Perdomo on me. He's a fucking legend. He's a legend. Put some respect on that man's name, all right?
Hey, listen, man. Come on, man.
Real shit.
Yeah, so I'm going with the Dodgers to win the division, but this division is so interesting because you could tell me that the Diamondbacks finished second, the Padres finished second, or the Giants finished second, and I could say I believe all those scenarios. So I think 3 teams can make the division. I mean, make the playoffs from this division. That's how good it
Mhm.
is. But I'm going Dodgers as first.
I'm taking
It's
Giants
baseball.
second. We all got Dodgers first. It's about who
Yeah,
you got second. I got
yeah.
the Giants second.
You got the Giants second. I'm going with the
Listen, I'm gonna
Diamondbacks.
tell you
I'm gonna roll with the
the
home
home
team.
squad. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell
I'm
you
gonna roll
why.
with
The Giants just picked up all these players. They made some good moves. You just said the moves. I don't got to reiterate them.
yeah,
The baseball is one of those sports where everything don't always happen the same each year for the most part. As far as like it's a
yeah,
lot of differences from year to year. And the Padres was the second best team in that division last year, right?
yeah. They was.
So I think the Padres take a step back. I think they still good. I think this might be the best division in the National League. It is the best division in the National League to me, looking at the
It
teams.
is. It
So
is.
just take the Rockies out of there because they suck. They got 4 strong teams. So I think the Giants is gonna try to get back to based off of their free agency moves. I'm like, I see in the Giants what I see in the Mets, but I think the Mets are a little better, obviously.
Yeah,
But I think
yeah.
the
That's a
Giants
good.
can, I
I
think they're
agree.
gonna get back to greatness a little bit this year, man.
Yeah,
I think they
yeah.
get back this year. That's what the free agency
I
moves was
agree. I
for.
think they're
And I
the
like
West
Devers.
Coast.
He came from the Red Sox.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Devers. I like Devers. Yeah.
Yeah,
What you think,
Devers. Yeah.
Tim?
I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I've never really agreed with D this much in my life. Just like I said earlier, I mean, there's a reason why I mentioned the Giants when I said earlier that I said I believe the Mets would win that division because the same thing with Philadelphia that I said I believe it was San Diego. They've had that window. The Padres have had that window, for so long. I mean, they just couldn't get past the Dodgers, you know what I mean? But they've had that window with, Tatis and Machado, you know what I mean? Like they've had that opening window for so long. Even when Soto was there, you know what I mean? They couldn't quite get it done with Soto. Had that window for so long, and it just seems I'm not saying it's closed, but it just between like the Padres and Philadelphia, it just seems like that window is closing between those two type of teams. So I agree. I think the Giants, the moves that they made this offseason, the Giants are moving into that number 1 or number 2 spot. Clearly, regardless of how the outcome turns out, like at the end of the regular season, of who actually wins the division at the end of the regular, we all know the Dodgers is the best team. They're not only in the NL, but in the division. Period. You know what I mean? The Dodgers just got too much goddamn talent. Pit bullpen, everywhere. Position, like it's loaded from top to bottom. Batting is crazy. That lineup is ridiculous.
Whew.
So I mean, it's like we all know the Dodgers is the Dodgers. So.
Yeah. I will say I do feel bad for Padres fans and the Padres organization because they tried. Like they made a big move. They made a big move for Soto. They had Luis Ariz.
Yeah.
Like they was making a lot of moves to get over the hump and they just couldn't. And then
remember
I know
Machado
at the
was
free
with
agent,
Baltimore. You landed Machado.
right? Got Machado.
Mm-hmm.
He did 1 year in LA after he left the Orioles, and then they signed him.
Facts.
Yeah. So like they spent a bunch of money trying to get over the hump. And then Dylan Cease, he was a pitcher. He signed 7 years, $200 million with the Blue Jays. That he was on the Padres last year, so they just lost another ace level player to the Blue Jays.
Ace for real. Yeah, Dylan Cease was like one of their best pitchers, man.
Yeah, exactly. So I do feel bad and I think they're going to be a good team. I think they're still going to be a good team, but it doesn't seem like they really have a chance to go far. And damn it, they've been trying. Yeah. So, and then we're gonna go. So this was I think NL West. is like my favorite, most interesting division. But right behind them, I got the AL East. You got the Orioles, the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Rays, and the Blue Jays.
Come on now, here we go.
And unlike the NL West, where they got the Rockies, kind of like a weak team, there's really no weak team in this division.
No,
Because you
no.
would say the Rays, but the Rays they be balling, bro. They be doing their thing. So a lot of changes in this division, a lot of free agency signings, a lot of moving around. The Blue Jays have been very active. The Orioles have been very active. Um, I'm in on the O's, man, this year. I'm in on the O's. They signed Polar Bear Pete. I think Adley Rushman is gonna have a bounce back year this year. Gunnar Henderson, Jackson Holiday, Samuel Basayo. They got some young bats. They got a little bit of power. I like Camden Yards. It's good for hitting homers.
Bro, they got three teams. They got 3 teams in this division predicted to get 89 wins.
Bro, that's what I'm
Competitively, this got to be the
saying.
best division in baseball. Competitively.
Yankees,
Right.
Orioles, and Blue Jays.
NL West is my like most interesting, but this one might be top to bottom the best division just for competitiveness. I could literally see a scenario where every team in this division could win the division this year.
Man,
Mhm.
It's crazy, bro. Because even the Rays, I know they're a little bit behind the other teams, probably as favorites, but they overachieve every goddamn year, man. The Rays is like pesky. They play great defense. They hit. They run the bases. Like they do the little things, man. And that's what it
Yeah.
comes down to. Tim, go ahead. You go first. I feel like we all know you going with the pinstripes over there.
of course. I mean, come on now. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a Yankees fan. Of course, you all know that. Of course, I'm gonna say I believe my Yankees gonna win the division, but I'm not naive. Okay, the Blue Jays obviously was just in the World Series. Phenomenal team, great team, top to bottom. They got pitching. They got dog bull lineup. Boston, D's team. I'm not going to disrespect what they do. They made some moves in the offseason, got some solid players. Really good team. Like you said, Baltimore, they're really good. So I'm not going to be naive. I just believe that the Yankees are, I refuse to believe that Judge being in the prime of his years, Stanton still being one of the good hitters still left. I'm a big fan of Stanton. Jazz Chisholm. We get Garrett Cole back. You know what I mean? Now I know I do pay attention to everything else around the league, but obviously I pay attention to my team more. You know what I'm saying? So I love the young guys that we got. Prospect wise that have a chance to step in there in case we need them to. I love the veterans that we have. Bringing Paul Goldschmidt back, we was able to bring Bellinger. I love what we're doing. I'm very fascinated with everything that we're doing. I just need us when it comes down to the playoffs. I need us to handle business then. That's the Yankees' problem for me. The Yankees can be good in the regular season, can be solid, and then not and fold sometimes in the playoff. And last year we didn't even make it. So we gotta compete down the stretch. But I'm not naive to what's going on in the AL East. Like you said, all teams are capable of winning this damn division. So it's scary.
Yeah,
It's scary.
it is.
Man, I would love to come. I got you. Fuck, I'm jumping right in. I would love to come with the fucking Red Sox. I would love to come with them, bro. They got a nice hitting roster. They're gonna be able to hit the ball this year. Wilbur Abreu, Roman Anthony, Duran. They got some hitters, all right. And Roman Anthony just had
Abreu. Oh my.
William Contreras. Listen, and Roman Anthony just had the best fucking WBC by a USA player this year. He was the best player.
Don't load onto the show right now. William Abreu. Rumor has it that he's still hitting a home run right now.
Man,
bro, he's killing me on the show, bro. I'm starting to hate that motherfucker.
Man.
Yeah, shit.
Man, listen. I'm not gonna pick them though. I think the Red Sox come in second. All right. I think they take a step it up this year because they weren't bad last year, but like we were saying, the division is so fucking good. They don't have a better team than the Yankees or the Blue Jays or the Orioles. They just don't. They don't have the pitching. They got some decent relief pitching with Aroldis Chapman coming out of there and a couple other cats, but they don't have the. I'm looking at the roster. Sonny Gray is our best starting pitcher. So and he's good, but he ain't no Dylan Cease. Not to me. He ain't no Garrett Cole when he healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But he's decent though.
they got an ace. They got Crochet, the lefty.
Where he at? Is
I
he on?
definitely
I don't
got
see him on the
Crochet.
roster.
Yeah,
I didn't
Garrett
see him on the
Crochet.
roster. Oh, he
Yeah.
on here. Okay, yeah, okay. Garrett Crochet is there still there. I didn't see him on the
Yeah.
roster.
Yeah. He's a
I didn't
fucking
hear you.
animal.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say he moved nowhere when you was naming the free agency.
I think
But when
he's
I'm looking at
back,
the
yeah.
roster, they got their pictures so jumbled up. They don't even got them in order, so I ain't seen him on here. But
Oh,
I
yeah,
see him
yeah.
now though. But still though, within this day and age, man, you need 2-3 aces in your bullpen the way these cats is hitting the fucking ball, especially in this division. So I got Toronto winning the division. I just got them repeating. I think they did a lot. And baseball is one of those sports that's showing me it's not like basketball or football where the first year when you get all these free agents, we got to give them a year to get together. It's the same thing every year. See ball, hit ball. It don't matter what fucking jersey you got on. And there is no chemistry. It's the least sport where you need chemistry. Agreed?
Yeah.
You need chemistry in the NBA. You
I
need
agree.
chemistry in the NFL. You need chemistry in soccer. You need chemistry in hockey.
I agree.
Baseball, see-ball, hit ball.
We're not
Ain't got
running
shit to do with y'all.
We're not running no plays in baseball.
Exactly. So
I
I think the Blue Jays, I think that roster is too loaded. And it's either gonna be the Yankees or the Red Sox to come in second. I ain't gonna say it like it's a done deal because the Orioles was good too. The Orioles were,
Mhm.
and again, I wouldn't be shocked by anybody. I'm just I want to pick the Red Sox, but I ain't got the balls to do it. So I'm gonna just put them second and say the Blue Jays is gonna win.
So what we'll do for this division too is we'll rank the whole division. Who y'all think how it's gonna lay out? You got Blue Jays first. You going who's second, D?
I got Blue Jays first. I got Red Sox second. I got the Little Brothers third, and then I got. I knew he was gonna look up. Then I got the Orioles fourth, and I got Tampa Bay finishing last.
Okay. All right. Tim, if you had to rank them the whole division, how would you rank it?
Going into this coming year, I'm gonna go Yankees 1. I'm gonna go Yankees 1, Toronto 2, Baltimore 3, Boston 4, Tampa 5.
Okay.
Where you
I'm
at,
going-
Ryan?
I'm a little torn here because the Blue Jays they signed a lot of good players. They did lose Bo Bichette, who I'm high on. I like Bo Bichette a lot. He didn't have the greatest year last year, so you could say they did all that without him. But man, it's like I think Vlad could be even better this year too. This is the toughest one for me, man. I've been going back and forth. I'm going Yankees to win the division. I'm going Blue Jays second. I'm going Orioles third. I think Orioles is gonna have a great year. I think they could make the playoffs this year. I'm tempted to put Orioles second, honestly. Like I'm that high on the Orioles. But like you said, I ain't got the balls. I ain't got the balls to do it. I'm gonna go Orioles third. I'm gonna go Boston fourth, and I'm gonna go the Rays in fifth.
I think next time you can probably just like maybe spare us 5 minutes and just say, "Hey Tim, that was a good list. I'm gonna agree with you, brother."
Oh, okay. Is that the same list? Is that the same list? I won't even.
Look,
My
don't
fault.
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You know what? It's that arrogant shit like that make me hate the fucking Yankees. You know what? Give me the Blue Jays. I'm switching my pick, man. Fuck the Yankees, man. I'm switching my pick. You know what? I'm going Blue Jays first, Yankees second,
Wow, bro.
and I'm going Orioles third. I just switched it. I put it on the list. I'm going Blue Jays.
That's crazy, man.
Fuck this guy, man. All right, now next division.
For sure.
American League Central. My Cleveland Guardians, the Chicago White Sox, Detroit Tigers, the Kansas City Royals, and the Minnesota Twins. Obviously, the most active of the teams has been the Tigers. They have brung in back. Verlander is back with the Tigers this year, man.
That man.
Talk
Must
about
be a retirement.
fine line.
Must
This
be a
guy
retirement year.
He just will not they They got brought back Gleyber Torres. They have a lot of young prospects that are coming up, doing their thing. Kerry Carpenter is a good player. Gleyber Torres is a good player. They got that Max Clark prospect supposed to be coming up, supposed to be decent. I think the betting favorite for everybody is the Tigers to win the division. But as you know, the Cleveland Guardians are the most peskiest team ever. The largest division comeback in MLB history. They was down like 15 games in July, came back to win the division in the last week of the season. Yeah, now with the Guardians, they're betting on is a lot of the young prospects get a year older and get better because they didn't do shit in free agency. We signed one player, Rhys Hoskins. Power bat. He'll probably platoon at first base. He hit over 30 home runs a few times in his career. He got hurt last year. We signed him for like no money. And then you got the Royals. I think this is a 3-team race. You got the Royals. They got Pasquantino, Bobby Witt Jr., Miguel Garcia at third base. They got some good pitchers. So I think it's a 3-team race. I'm gonna go Guardians reluctantly to win the division just because I see it every year and I'm a Guardians fan. So I'm gonna go with Guardians. I'm going Tigers in second and then the Royals at third. But that's my pick for the division. Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead, D.
You want it, Tim? I got it. I'm taking the Tigers too. I hate to take the chalk like that, but I'm going with the Tigers, man. They are clearly the fucking favorites in this division. The Guardians are considered. They are expected to compete though. They are pesky, like you said. I think that's the word you used.
Yeah.
They do compete every year, and like you said, they don't got no problem coming back if they losing. Like they're gonna be in the fight. The Royals is the wild card for me. Bobby Witt Jr. He got MVP potential. You know what I'm saying? Like he could carry them this year. He could. He should. I ain't gonna say he should, like carry them over the whole division like he's expected to do that, but I think that they could do some good things. So this year I got the Tigers 1. I got the Royals 2, trying to make a late push and upgrade this year. Try to push the Tigers to the brink. And I got the Guardians right behind the Royals. Like you said, 1, 2, 3. The Guardians and the Royals could easily be flipped around. I think the Tigers probably win the division by like 4 games. And then I think the Guardians and the Royals are separated by like 2 for that wild card spot.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with it.
Hey, as soon as you started talking, I started shaking my head. I promise, like, we ain't talked before the show or none of this shit, bro. I promise you, bro.
No,
I'm not lying to you, bro. I promise you. I got the same exact list. No lie. I like Detroit, what they're doing. I like Detroit. I think Cleveland, no disrespect, Ryan, but I think Cleveland, the exact same thing that I have said about Philadelphia and the Mets or the Padres. I think Cleveland has had a solid window for a number of years now. They just can't finish, or like they can't, seal the deal when matters most. And so I
that
think
argument is different. That argument is different than winning a division because we've won a division 3 of the last 4 years. So we've been winning the division. We just can't get over the hump in the playoffs. But we've been running this division though.
Fair enough. This is a divisional question. You're right. Fair enough.
Yeah. Just to counter argue.
No doubt. Fair enough. I do like what Cleveland brings to the table. But yeah, I'm rolling with Detroit, and then I like what Kansas City is doing. I think Kansas City, Bobby Witt, one of the best fielders in the league, dog. I think I think what they're doing is building around him, and the rest of the team is doing big things. And then Cleveland is still there. I think they're going to be something to wreck with for the year, to come. But yeah, I got the exact same list. And then those other 2 teams, however, who really cares, to be honest? Those are one of the
Who cares?
Right. Not only one of the bottom 2 teams in the division, but arguably in the whole conference. You know what I mean? So Minnesota, Chicago, Minnesota, who cares? But yeah, that's my order. Detroit, Kansas City, Cleveland for that division.
Frank Thomas rolling over in his grave watching these White Sox.
Man, you hear me?
He ain't even dead.
You hear me?
You're rolling over in his bed.
Yeah. He woke up this morning pissed off about this White Sox. All right, that's the AL Central, man. if they have better teams in that division, we wouldn't be talking about probably none of those teams. Honestly, it's pretty mid division. It's the weakest division in my opinion. All right, last but not least, we got the AL West. We got the Athletics, the Astros, the Angels, the Mariners, and the Rangers. Mariners, I would say Mariners are probably the favorites in the division, betting favorites, probably right behind with the Rangers. Mariners re-signed Josh Naylor, 5-year deal. Julio Rodriguez, Kyle Raleigh. They got a Rosarena, and then they got some good pitching, especially in their starting rotation. For me, I'm gonna go Mariners to win the division, but I got my surprise team is the A's. I think I think the A's are gonna finish second in this division. You know my guy Jacob Wilson. He's a dog, and y'all gonna know about him this year. But they got Soderstrom is a beast. They got Brent Rooker is a beast. Lawrence Butler is pretty good in the outfield. I think he'll have a better year this year. So and then they got Luis Severino, their ace on the mound. So I like the A's. I like the A's a lot.
Did you just call Luis Severino a ace?
He's their ace.
I mean, he's their ace, but like you just brought him up as if like
yeah, man. What you, bro? You seen him against Team USA, pitching his ass off.
Smoke. All right, we are now bringing.
Oh, and not to mention one of the best young players in the game, Nick Kurtz, hitting dingers.
Like Kurtz, first baseman.
Yeah. So, they signed Max Muncy. They got Max Muncy.
That's a nice pickup.
They got Jeff
Great
McNeil,
pickup.
second baseman from the Mets. They got some players, man. I like this team a lot, man. I like this team a lot.
Nah, I'm just hating Luis Severino, a former Yankee, and I'm just hating him.
Yeah, you hate his guts.
For sure.
But yeah, so I like the A's this year. I think they'll finish second, but I think they're still a year away. I think I gotta let this core kind of grow and sign a couple more pieces to really be like, oh, we're competing for the division. But I like the A's a lot. I like their team, so they'll be a team I'll be watching this year for sure.
I'm gonna go next this time, D.
Right.
I'm gonna roll with man, this is tough. But
you know who I got.
this is pretty tough. I do like what Texas is bringing to the table, but I am gonna roll with. I like what you said, Ryan. I'm gonna roll with Seattle to win the division. However, I'm gonna roll with Houston to go second come second in the division. I think second is a good spot for Houston. Obviously they got former champs, got some good players there. You know what I mean? Cheating champs, cheaters. D. Just want you to know that cheaters robbed us. The Yankees might have a title if they didn't rob us. Mister, let me hold my jersey together while so they don't see the camera, the microphone, whatever. But you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm gonna roll with Seattle, and then I'm gonna roll with Houston, then Texas in the third slot, and then I'm gonna roll with Atlanta. With who are they now? Oakland? Are they like?
No, they're just the Athletics.
They're just the Athletics.
All right. Their stadium, they're playing in like Sacramento right now at a minor league baseball field until their stadium in Vegas is finished.
Oh, so they're gonna be the Vegas Athletics. Okay.
Yeah. They're going to Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm going with them in the fourth slot, and then the Angels. Man, talk about. Is there a sadder story than Mike Trout in baseball history? Maybe Pete Rose, obviously. I mean, I don't know, but is there a sadder story in baseball history other than like Mike Trout? Like, went from arguably, he went from GOAT status to you don't even really talk about Trout no more. He's not even.
He was on the trajectory to be what Aaron Judge is right now.
Exactly. Exactly. It's crazy to think him and Ohtani was on the same team.
Did absolutely nothing.
Did absolutely nothing. Well, y'all know who I got winning this division, the motherfucking Astros. Look, baseball, for me, bro, it's probably like it's my third favorite sport. Probably it's my third. I like basketball and football more. Baseball is the one sport where I don't care. I have two teams. All right, I don't care. Really, I did. I like the Red Sox. That's my team. That's who I rooted for as a kid growing up. It was always the Red Sox. All right. I fell in love with the Astros during their little run. All right, before the cheating allegations, before we knew that they were cheaters, when they were just winning,
You
I was
gotta
fucking
stop.
with them. I was
You're
just
allowed.
fuck.
Once they get caught cheating, you're allowed
Oh
to get
my
a new
God,
team. You can
bro,
get a new
listen.
team.
Listen, I can't take back all of what I saw. All right, I liked them, and then when the cheating came out, the banging on the garbage can shit. All right, it happened. You know what I'm saying? They
Come
still hit the
on,
ball.
man.
They still hit the ball. All right, they still seen ball, hit ball. All right, they knew what pitch was coming. That helps, but
helps.
still, man, that helps. You know.
Wow.
But look though, it's the one sport where I don't mind having two teams. All right, and if I root for the Reds because I live in Cincinnati, you know, so I don't notice I didn't say shit about the Reds all show because it's not my team. All right, I like the Red Sox and I like the Astros. I root for them. So if they show up this year, I'm showing up this year. All right, I'm gonna be at the games anyway.
God damn.
But I'm gonna be a front runner. Yeah, that's exactly what I am in baseball, a front runner. All right, I was feeling the Astros when they was winning, so I ain't leave. So I'm still with them.
Yeah, next
So
you gonna be wearing a Dodgers hat next Sunday.
Nah, I ain't that bad. Right? I ain't that. I'm on the other side of that. These niggas need to lose. Okay,
Right.
but I got the Astros winning the division. I got the Mariners coming in second. Probably it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close because the Mariners won the division last year. They was damn near in the World Series. Cal Raleigh had his year, even though I just put him on the Rockies at the beginning of the show. He had a great year last year for the Mariners. So I got them coming in second, though. So I got Astros, Mariners, Athletics in that order. The Rangers then fell. Like nobody talks about how the Rangers then fell off. A few years ago, they was
Well,
hot.
here's a Aroldis Garcia.
Yeah,
He left. He went to the Phillies.
That's bad. That's tough.
Yeah, so
That's tough.
and he wasn't Aroldis Garcia. Yeah,
He was he's probably their best hitter for real.
No,
Yeah.
he didn't go to the
Home-
Phillies, did he?
Yeah, he is. He's on the Phillies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Aroldis Garcia. Yeah, he's on the Phillies. Yep. Yeah, he left. So he had a down year last year though, but he got ridiculous power. So
Ridiculous.
yeah, ridiculous
So,
power.
He can get high.
Yeah.
He gonna fuck around and get rejuvenated out there in Philly. Watch.
I got them coming in third for me this year, the Rangers.
Yeah, me too.
Rangers in third. Okay, I got him
Yep.
fourth.
But the only thing about the Astros is Jordan Alvarez. When he's healthy, he's one of the best players in the league.
When he's healthy,
But he's
the nigga
always fucking hurt,
out.
man. He always get hurt, and he be out for like a month,
bro, he need to
2
just
months.
fucking DH. Get his ass out the outfield. Let him DH.
Here's
Yeah.
my
DH.
question. Here's my question. How come, like, Barry Bonds, you know what I'm saying, they convicted him in baseball, and now they treat him like shit for the remainder of his career. Pete Rose, he got caught cheating or whatever, and they treat him like shit for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? All kind of other allegations and all kind of other people that they got, and they treat him like shit for. Why come the Astros don't get treated like shit for the like? I don't understand why they get the bounce back from them allegations, even though they were convicted. They were. It's not allegations. It's not rumors. They were caught cheating. They had what y'all penalty? Like y'all forfeited a draft pick or some stupid shit. Like it was like
They ain't
$10
have to
million.
get a ring back. They ain't have to get a. Everybody should cheat.
Like, come
Fuck it.
on. Like they were literally,
Everybody should cheat. You ain't gonna get the ring
you
back.
feel me? This isn't a rumor. They were legit, like, caught, convicted for cheating.
But this is the thing, though, Tim. This is the thing. They got caught cheating. First off, all right, they got fined $5 million, and they lost 2 first-round draft picks in 2020 and 2021.
What is that?
But look, though, this is the thing. That was 2017, 2018. They won it again in 2022. Okay? They won it again in 2022. So whatever speculations people had or was saying, that's why I'm saying, like, I didn't leave. I was still with them because, like, they won again. Like, it's like some Tom Brady shit. Not literally, because, like I said, but I'm just saying, yeah, it's like some time, like, everybody that was like, oh, he was deflating footballs. That's how they got their past the Colts. They cheated. Then he went and won again. So,
Man,
all right, if they would have never won another one, I would be. I still give them. I'm still with you. They cheated. They got caught cheating. But
Yeah.
I would be even more on your side if they did ever win again. It was like, damn, they only won because they cheated. Niggas won again.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's not fair. Fuck the Astros. That's not fair. That's not fair. Y'all,
It's not
they
fair,
blatantly,
man. Damn.
they
We would have
blatantly
had a
cheated.
ring, man.
This is why it's more fucked up. Y'all didn't have to fucking cheat. Y'all had a great fucking team, and y'all just wanted to be a piece of shit and cheat.
We
Y'all-
had y'all. Because we couldn't get past y'all. The Yankees, for years, the Yankees could not fuck with the Astros. Every time we would see them in the playoffs, it was the Astros would whoop our ass. We could that year we had them. We had them and could like fuck. And the
Banging
Dodgers,
on them trash cans out
the
there,
They
boy.
knew
Dodgers wasn't
they
like
knew
the Dodgers
fastball was
yet.
coming, Tim. That's why you couldn't.
Come on,
They knew it was coming.
man.
They knew the fastball was coming. These are best hitters in the world. Now they know what pitch is coming. Come on, bro.
That shit pissed me
Come
off.
on, bro.
That's
You
crazy.
got motherfuckers like Bregman and Altuve and Carlos Carrera. Like they had a squad. Kyle Tucker was on that squad.
You know how many
Kyle
Yankees
Tucker
fans?
was on that squad.
You know how many Yankees fans? Like I said, I pay attention to the league, but I pay attention to our, sports talk and meeting shows like that shit, YouTube show. You know how many Yankees fans had to apologize to Chapman because if you look at that clip when he throws the fastball, what's his name? Altuve smacks it right, and Chapman is standing there on the mound with like a smirk on his face. And for years, Yankees fans was like, "You bitch! Why the fuck is you smiling and you just gave up the game-winning home run?" And you sit on and well, come to find out, the motherfucker cheated. They knew what pitch was coming, so now he probably was on the thing like, "How the fuck he know what pitch was coming?" Like we had to apologize to that man. Like, damn, bro, we sorry, bro. We treated you like shit for years because of that. Fucking cheaters, man.
Fucking
You
cheaters,
feel better,
bro.
Tim? Make sure y'all clip that.
I kind of held that in for a while, man. My
Yeah,
bad.
clip that.
Yeah. He brought back a smirk. No one even remembered that smirk. He brought back a smirk from 10 years ago.
Bro, don't look at that clip, man. Soon as you sitting on the mound like smiling, bro.
I
We
know
like,
the
man,
clip
what
though.
the
That's
hell?
what's crazy. I know what you're talking about. That's what's insane.
Man.
All right, man. Listen. I can't believe this nigga D, man, is really an Astros fan, bro. He just pissed me off with that.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. I'm about to put Altuve. I'm gonna try to get some Astros on the show as soon as we get off of this. God damn it.
God damn it.
I need some
All
more
right, man.
Stros
So
on my
listen,
team.
Wednesday is opening day. I do got a couple bets for you. I know D got a bet slip. He wants y'all to follow. The name of the game, man, is to make some money, man. The
Let's see what
first
you got.
one, the first one is mine. I went with the Aces, opening day Aces. I went with Paul Skeens and the Pirates to win. No, they're not a better team than the Mets. But if the Mets can't score runs for 7-8 innings, the Pirates got a hell of a chance to win. You see the Chicago Cubs. They're going against the Nationals. The Nationals is one of the worst teams in the league, and Matt Boyd is a dog. So they're at home opening day. Chicago Cubs. They're going to get the win. I went with Garrett Crochet against the Cincinnati Reds. He's an ace on the mound. I think he'll give them problems. And I don't think the Reds will score many runs against Crochet. And then lastly, I went with the Braves. I believe they got Chris Sale on the mound. And another ace, had a great year last year for them. And he's going against the Royals. I know they got a couple like stars, but the back end of their lineup is not that deep. I think that the Braves will win this game. 4 games, 4 money lines, and you had a pretty good odds for this too. It's $10 to win 82 is the payout. I would trail that. I do feel like that's gonna hit, and it's more than a double up, but it's not like a crazy Hail Mary either. So worth your time to put in for that one.
No, I'm definitely gonna get on that ticket, man. I like the premise of it. You went with the Aces.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm gonna definitely get that in by Wednesday. We got plenty
Yeah,
of time.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yes,
I like
sir.
that as well, brother. I do like that. Pittsburgh, Chicago, Boston, Atlanta. Like you said, you went with the Aces. I like that. Only thing when it comes to betting tickets that I'm not gonna say I'm against it. It's just it's weird to me. Is betting on different days. Like, because y'all see that your bets is like you got those Thursday and the Friday game. That last game was on
Mhm.
Friday. I'm just not patient enough to wait.
Oh yeah.
I'm not patient enough
I
to
went-
wait on.
Yeah, I went through the whole entire like first game and just picked the 4 I like the best.
Yeah.
Typically I'm the same way as you. Like that's why if I'm like NFL betting, I won't bet on the Monday night game if I'm doing Sunday bets because I don't want to
Right.
wait till Monday to see if it
Exactly.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So typically I don't do that. It was like an exception, like because it was opening day, so opening week
Nah.
or whatever.
Yeah, but that's a good
but I'm the
ticket,
same
though.
way. I'm the same way.
That's a good ticket for sure,
Yeah.
man. Solid ticket.
Well, one thing I do like to do though is like the day before. So like with football betting, if it's like a Saturday night, so I do like to get them because lines change.
Right.
Right.
So with football, the lines is more important. All these baseball lines are gonna be fucking plus 1.5. It ain't even gonna be minus 1.5 plus 1.5. That's the damn near the line every game. You know what I mean? It ain't no
Yeah.
real spreads. The spreads in football, you can catch a team at 6.5, and then you wake up in the morning, that shit is at 8.5. Like it went up 2 points, and that's big in football. That's a touchdown right there. Yeah, they can win by a touchdown. Now they got to win by more than a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, exactly.
yeah, I definitely will do some earlier bets in football if the lines look good, like some shit that I think might change. But I'm with you though. I'm with y'all. I don't like doing early bets. I like doing my shit the day of. I need the results right then and there.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight up.
Exactly.
We gonna skip my ticket because one, it already started. It's a tennis ticket that I have for y'all today, but I ain't gonna lie. Right now, it's losing. So it already it already started in this bad boy. She losing right now, and I don't like it, and I don't even want y'all to see it. So it ain't over. Yeah, it ain't over. But yeah, y'all don't even need to see this ticket. Okay, I'm gonna just spare y'all the details from that. It'll be
Yeah,
all right.
man,
It's
so-
a baseball show.
Yeah, that's all right. So
We ain't tennis experts.
just for the viewers, we'll be doing the baseball show every Sunday. We'll be recapping and previewing series to come. We're gonna be having the best slips for y'all. I know D does a lot of betting during the baseball season, so I know he's gonna have some fire tickets for you. This is my sport, man. I love baseball to death, so I'll be in. I'll have some bet slips going. We'll be tracking some trends for y'all, so y'all can see who's hot, who's not, where y'all should put your money, where y'all should do your thing. But man, it was a great show, fellas. That's all I got for week 1, man, of the baseball show. Shout out to producer Will. We appreciate you running things in the background for us. And yeah, go ahead, D. Go ahead, Tim. What y'all got to say, man?
It's today, Sunday, Wednesday
Yes.
night, the Never Made It podcast, 6 p.m. Me, D Will, aka Magic Don Juan with the slips. You know, I know I'm gonna have some fire ass NBA bets for y'all. I might have some baseball bets that night too, just because off the strength. We're gonna have Ryan's ticket going. So tune in Wednesday night, Never Made It, 6 p.m. Be there.
Yeah, be square.
No doubt. No doubt.
Shout out to Trey Money.
Shout out to brother Trey. Definitely tune into that Wednesday basketball show. You know how we do. But also real quick though, before we get out of here on the baseball tip, it was fun. It was real fun with y'all. This is dope. You know, this is one first of many for the baseball. Shout out to Will. Much love. But quick question for y'all. Wednesday is the first day of opening day. Technically, you know what I'm saying? Wednesday. Yankees, Giants, 2 teams that we talked about today. We got a lot of hope for both teams probably. Who y'all rolling with? Yankees, Giants, give me a score. What y'all think?
Going Giants.
I got Giants.
You only going with the Giants because y'all some hate.
I got Giants.
Y'all some
I
hate
don't matter.
man.
I got Giants.
I don't even know why I asked y'all this question. Y'all,
What did you ask a question?
Will, get me out of the show. In the show.
All right, man. Hey,
Hey,
peace,
y'all-
man. Y'all have a good one,
I don't
man.
even know why I asked y'all that. Man.
Shout out.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Never Made It. Sports and Picks. Bringing you the best bet slips from the ones that played it, but never made it. This is season 2.